Time now for this week's Traffic Inbox with our real-time traffic expert, Ryan Harper. Ryan, you visited an area which seems to be very confusing for both people who are walking or those who are behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah, that's right, Beth. I spoke with the viewer's name's Antonio Rodriguez last week about what he says is a dangerous stretch of Orange Blossom Trail near Holden Avenue in Orlando. He says that it appears that both drivers and pedestrians don't know who has the right of way, and he thinks local government should step in and take measures to prevent life-threatening wrecks. And as it turns out, Antonio just may get his wish, as we found out in this week's Inbox.
It is very dangerous because the speed limit here is high. Most people drive around 60 miles.
Antonio Rodriguez describes Orange Blossom Trail as a road that you have to be extra cautious on.
When I'm driving through, all I can think is the possibility of having an accident if I stop trying to give pedestrians a right of the way, because people driving behind you are unaware.
Antonio says the way that OBT is currently configured, it's confusing for both drivers and pedestrians alike.
You don't know whether you have to stop or keep on driving because there's nothing telling you otherwise.
Now, Florida law says that drivers have to yield for walkers in marked crosswalks. However, the walkers do have to make sure that drivers have enough room to yield in the first place. That being said, although there are marked crosswalks in OBT, the majority of people we witnessed crossing the street didn't use them and would rather take their chances crossing the street at random. The Florida DOT, however, has a plan, and that plan for OBT is to add pedestrian hybrid beacons from north of Holden Avenue to 37th Street at 3 separate crossings. The PHBs, as they're called, when activated, will prompt vehicles to stop, allowing pedestrians to use the crossings unhindered by vehicular traffic. Improved lighting features to increase pedestrian visibility will also be part of that project. And as of right now, FDOT is still in the design phase, and it will cost around $700,000 to complete. Antonio Rodriguez, for the meantime, fears the worst for the area if nothing gets done soon.
Most likely are going to have accidents, which we'll probably have, and we probably will have loss of lives.
FDOT did point out that that construction is supposed to start sometime this summer. Thanks for your question, Antonio. And if you at home have a traffic issue or problem you want looked at or solved, at mynews13.com/traffic inbox and fill out the simple form. I'm Ryan Harper for Traffic Inbox, Spectrum News 13.